Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described. The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker. The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy. The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. The horse I carried, but you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
Howdy, howdy everyone. Howdy, howdy, how do you do? Welcome to a bit of a milestone, as in we've pretty much finished the design for this first one, and we're going to flatten out and make the base plastics. Okay, but before we do that, I want to make a floppy disk to pay homage to the copy parties of 1988, 89 and 90, where I had my Amiga 500 computer, and a colleague of mine, he had a Amiga 2000, which was a beast of a computer at the time, and I've always wanted one, and I got one last year. So anyway, I've since then got another motherboard, and I'm going to create this case. So I need it in order to make some add-on boards, which I don't want to be taking my main computer apart, my main Amiga 2000 apart, to keep swapping and changing. So this is my test jig. It's basically my test jig, but it'll be a complete computer anyway. Alright then, so without further ado, let's get on with it. So like I say, I'm going to create a floppy drive. Let me just check audio. This is my test jig. It's basically my test jig. Audio sounds good. Let's create a floppy disk then. So what I'll need to do is just keep away from that a minute. And we'll just go front on, and I want a floppy disk so I can copy it and spread a few out on top of the lid. Basically, just spread a few out, but I want to make them as anatomically correct as possible. Yes, you can get a floppy disk from anywhere and probably download one, but let's just make one. Why not just make one, okay? So here we go, let's get some space. So in order to make one, let's put on we'll put on the axes. We'll look from above. I'm gonna just put myself a ruler on here, 600mm, and we'll come up 10mm and across 10mm. Okay, I'll zoom in down there. That's where we're gonna get our floppy. So I've got to get a floppy disk. So I've got to find a nice suitable floppy disk. I've got a couple here. I suppose that's as good as any. It's got a label on it, but I've got black ones, but we'll stick with an authentic one. I've got Star Trek, and there it is. That's just there it is. It's just a Star Trek copy, so I won't put the sticker on it. I won't model the text, just the actual blue disc. We'll pretend it's an unbranded disc. So here we go. So first thing I need to do is measure it. So let's try to measure it. Oh, it looks like 90, but it's not quite. Let's just have a look. Yeah, it's more like difficult to see it. So 1.8, so it's 89.5 by the looks of it. So what we'll do, we'll put the battery in. I'll put the battery in the calipers and we'll get a nice size out of it. I'll compare it against the ruler. Or the rule if you want to be accurate. Right, I'm going to zero it out. Right, I've zeroed it out, so I'll open it up. And we'll measure the width of the floppy disk. Okay, go for it. I'll just push that in like that. $89.75 it's saying. So it looks like it's all but damn it. Shouldn't swear. Yeah, 89.9. 89.9, we'll go with that. I'll just push it back to see if it zeros. Yeah. 89.9. So I suppose you could say it's 90. We'll keep it correct. Or do we need to go that correct? I don't know whether we need to go that correct, but yeah, we'll just do it. So it's 89.9 the one way, the width of it. Now the length, it's got a little bit of a dip on it, so let's just go. Actually it's 93mm tall. Let's just make sure it is 93mm tall. Righty here. .68, 93.7. So 93.65. Okay. So yeah, it's a bit weird why they got weird sizes. So anyway, so we'll go 89. 89.9. Can't remember what it was now. Tell you what, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to make it to the nearest mill. I'm going to round it up to the nearest mill. So we're going to go 90 by, forgot what it was. I'm going to go to the nearest one because who's to say this is even correct. So 93, 94, 93, 93, 93. Okay, so we've got that there. So let's just move that up to corner there, like that. Right, so, and then the next thing we need to measure is the width of that. So I'd say it's 9mm. So we'll come over 9mm. 9mm there. And then just make sure that's 9mm as well. Yeah, 9mm. Okay, and is it 9mm from the other side? Yeah, 9mm. So 9mm. And then we've got a little bit of a step back between the two. Oh, so it's got to be 0.5mm. So we want 0.5mm. Okay, and at the top. Let's have a look. So we've got this side is 93. The other side is 93, is it? Difficult. Let's have a look. 93 and 93. Yeah, it's about the same. Right. So then we've got a... Right, we could do the width. Oh, see, that's flush. It gives you a little bit back, so step back. Let's say 0.5mm again. 0.5mm, so there is some symmetry to it. 0.5. Just looks, yeah, looks like better than that now. Yeah, 0.5. Now, I'll tell you what, 0.75. 0.75. 0.75. Okay, and then we've got a... From that bit there, we've got 32. So next one is 32mm down, and that goes over. That's a slightly different thing. Twenty millimeter. 20mm. Okay. And we've got the disc well. Disc label well. 55. So we want 55 up from the bottom. Okay, and that gives us the bit between the two is 6mm. 6.5, maybe 6mm. So is that 6mm? Yeah, that's close, very close. Okay, so now we need some little bit of ergonomics. So that's 4.5mm. So we want 4.5mm there. And we want also a one at 3 mil. 3 millimeters. One at 3 millimeters. Yes. And then we need to come back into it. It looks like 1 millimeter. Looks like it may not be. Let's have a look. 1.25 millimeters. So from there, 1.25 millimeters. Okay, so we can do that one now. Let's draw that one now. So we zoom in. So we've got our line. We can do our line from there. No, we don't want the lines from there. So we go across here like that, and we go up to like that. Doesn't look enough. Something not quite right. 1.75, 1.25. Right, okay. Yeah, it's got to be 0.5. Ah, slightly different. Yeah, slightly different. So what we need is a difficult. Right, so we want one here, 0.5. So we go from there to there. That looks better. That's better. And then we've got to go from there to there. Then we go up to there and to there. We've already got that. And we go down to there. Okay. Then we've got to draw a line from there down to there. But we've got a bit of a kink on it. Alright, so let's just draw this other line. So we go from there to there. There to there. And we go from there to there. And there to there. Okay. And from there to there. Well, let's draw it. Why don't let's draw it? Well, it has let us draw it, so we need to take that away. Okay. And we want a line from there to there. Yeah. Okay. Then we need to sort this side out over here. So we need to put a bit of a kink around that. Right, so we need a little bit of a notch. $9 mil. So we need to come over 9 mil. 9 mil. Oh, it's bang on that line. Okay. So we're already over at 9 mil. That must be that one down there. I got you. So then we need to come over from the 9 mil. And we need to come over 4 mil. So over 4.5 mil, 4.5 mil. Let me draw a little bit of a. We've already got the line there, so I need to come up. Yeah, okay. So we come up from there to there. And we go from there down 5 mil. So I need to come down 5 mil and draw a line from there to there. Okay, and now we need to draw a line from there. Is that right? No, that's that there, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. So it's 8 mil. 8 mil from there. So we've got 8 mil from there. 11 mil, so 8 mil. So we need a line from there to there. Then we want to come down from there. And that is just 2 mil from the edge of there. So 2 mil. Okay, I've got 2 mil. I need to come down from there down 2 mil. So from there down 2 mil. And we draw a line from there to there. If that is 2 mil, yeah. Doesn't look quite right. So from there, the start to 17 mil. Should be 17 mil from there. There it is. It's too much of a sharp angle, that. So let's try again. 3 mil. Hey, F-Slock Slide. How you doing? Mark says, what's up? How you doing? Yeah. Doing alright. Just doing a bit more on it. Making a floppy disk at the minute. Just gonna make a floppy disk. So I want a floppy disk to sit on top of the computer. Well, a few of them just randomly sat on top of the floppy. So let's say that's 1.5. So we'll get rid of that one and that one. Oops. Put one in 1.5. That's better. And we'll come from there down to there. Ah, info. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Yeah, I'll have a look. Sorry. The business one doesn't do a lot of work because it's doesn't do much. So I'd have to check. Yeah, I've got to log in, haven't I? Hang on. Yeah, it doesn't come through to I have to go on. It's a webmail thing, I think it is. It's a bit of a webmail. So let's have a look. I'll check that now. See if I got it for you. Yeah. Let's check it now. I have to go in and check it online. Right, so I sent it to info. I haven't logged in there for a while. Today, Sunday. Just wondering, so sent yesterday to info. What? Okay. Funding. I'm not seeing it at the minute, mate. I'm not seeing it there. So, I wonder if it's... No, there's no junk mail. It's not come through, I don't think, mate. Yeah. It's not... I'll have to think of another way of doing it. Just wondering, is there any... I wonder if I could click on your what happens if I click on there? Hang on. Let's see if I can do it the other way around. Just see if I can do it the other way, yeah. So you got 12 subscribers there on yours. I'm just on yours now. Just wondering if there's a contact thing. I don't know if there's a way of contacting anyone. No, it's difficult, isn't it? I'll tell you what. I'll put you on a website. Yeah, I'll put a website up and I'll show you this website. I don't know if you've been to the website or not. I'll show you the website. That's the easiest way. Alright, here's the website. So, upass.limited.co.uk is the website. Yeah, so basically if you go on here, this website, I think isn't there a contact on it somewhere? Hang on. Oh, I think it's just at the bottom. Let's have a look. Let me just close this other one down. Where is it? That there, you tried that one there, yeah. Yeah. Or that one, if you tried them. Or alternatively, you can go onto the reseller section and just like one of my old business cards on here. Yeah. If you click on the business card, you'll get... I won't do it on here, but if you click on that, you'll see a business card. Probably have a phone number and everything on it. Anyway, I'll leave that with you. Yes, I don't know. Some of this stuff goes into spam, doesn't it? Or Google sometimes blocks it. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, sometimes it blocks it. Right, let's get on with this bit. Yeah. Been out working all day today and they're freezing. Yeah, I've got a for sale thing as well. Yeah, it doesn't automatically come into my inbox. I have to go online and get that. But there's no activity on it anyway. So like I say, it's basically a stagnant business, just sitting there idle. If you know, so what do you call it? It's treading water, just sitting doing nothing. Okay, so that's the right one. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Just trying to think. I've got so many. You'd think there'd be a link, wouldn't you, on my channel? Surprised there's not a link on it. Yeah, strange lot. If you go, just sent it again. Right, let's have a look. I'll have another look. Yeah, no problem. I'll have a look. We're only chilling on here anyway. It's just a bit of chilling out. Let's try again. Got a test. Test, is that it? I do, yeah. Yeah, I've got some of that sign. Yeah, I've just got a little message. I won't say it name, and then again, slide. Yeah. Yeah, fair play. Yeah, so yeah, you can send it via that. I'll send you the link. I'll send you a link to my main email if you like. No problem. I'll send you a reply. Yeah. Right, I'll send you something. My main. Right, I'll send you that. There you go. Hopefully you got that. Not sure. It might go in your spam, you know, because it's not sure if my security certificates are well done, so you might need to check your spam. I'll leave that in the background for a bit. Okay. PBXs, yeah. We mess around at work with some IP intercoms. Stuff like that. Paxton, access control, normally, all sorts of stuff. Cyber data, some cyber data. They're American-based company, I think. Cyber data. Yeah, no problem, mate. Yeah, send it on. Send me an email anyway. Put details in an email. That's the best way, yeah. No problem. I'll have a look at Arduino code, yeah, no problem. I've done a lot of that. Too much of that stuff, but yeah, no problem. I write it without, I don't need to reference anything, I just write it from my head, like. Yeah, no problem. Some of my videos have got me compiling and running testing code, I think. I'm sure they are, but going well. I've got a series as well. If you want to look at Arduino stuff, I'll show you that quickly. Yeah, I'll show you that quickly. I'll just bring that up. Well, I set up a YouTube channel, right, and to teach them about Arduino, but nothing really happened to it.
M6PDJ, M7REB.
Not many viewers or subscribers, so I just left it. I did about 13 episodes on it, but they were 2-minute episodes though. It's called Arduino Pure Zen. But it's only going over what other people do. Where is it? I've got to try and find it. Can't remember if it's all one word now. Is it all one? YouTube. You never find anything when you want it, can you? No, that's not it. Yeah, it doesn't have any views, so I'm just trying to find it now. Can you find? Can't find my own thing. But I don't know how to get to it. Hang on, let's put it all as one word. Can't remember. It's been a while. There it is. Right, here we go. Yeah, this is another channel I did. 13 videos basically. As you can see, it's 2 subscribers. Yeah, when did I create that? Last year. I did over a period. I did it sort of just a few videos. 13. I got no response. Check off. So no response from it. So I thought, well, I basically it's just 2 minutes, sort of 2 minutes in sketches. Yeah. Yeah, have a look at some of these, but I mean, it's only what you can see. There's slightly different angles on it. Yeah, usual stuff. Teaching the basics and some weird stuff. Anyway, no problem. Right, let's get on with making this floppy drive. I got a few channels. a few channels that don't do a lot. Right. Anyway, right, let's get back on this. So I'm coming down there, I'm going to meet that one and go all the way around, and then it stays the same height. Oh, that can just stay like that, can't it? Right, okay. So it needs to come over a bit. Like that. Then down to there. To there. And that will go to there. Yeah, I did some AI. It's a Brian. A lot of it's Brian's voice, and then it changed over. Got Amazon wanted to charge me, so I went on to a different voice for some of it. So I don't do paying. I pay for stuff if I can help it. Yeah, I got a bit too many times paying for software services. Right, so we come down to there. I've got to do the shield next, right? So that one is 22 millimeters. So 22 millimeters over.
As I say, we spoke about 3 months ago, but sounding good. And once again, 59 plus for the island, over.
Okay, so that goes into there. So
very nice to link up with you once again. I think we did have a copy. We did have a contact a couple of weeks ago. I think within the last 2 weeks anyway. But you pulled me into North Wales anyway this evening, Clint. 25 dB over 9 and sounding as good as usual.
what happened there?
Yeah, I think it was actually. I'm not sure why I said about 2 months ago, because I remember we spoke, I think it was just over a week ago there, and I remember the lovely picture of the stack as well, with all the monitors, and as I say, I remember saying it's a little bit like mine, but you have many more monitors than myself. But anyway,
Why can't I get that? Oh, got it. I was able to run a couple of basic sketches, but nothing fancy. I need functional more than graphics. I'll look at square line. I'll look at square line. Yeah, it's amazing what you can do. Yeah, it's amazing what you can do. You just gotta. I would stick to get one controller and stick to it. Stay on one controller. I did an Arduino Mega. I started on the small ones like the Nanos and that, and then just went on a Mega. You got 8K on a Mega. 8K RAM and that. So. But I mean ESP32 and all that kind of stuff now. That when I started doing it, there was no support. It wasn't even out then. It was just a very basic Wi-Fi one. I forget what they call it. So I mean, it's all gone up in leaps and bounds. Oh, square line for making displays, right? Yeah. Got you. Never heard of that one, I must admit. Yeah. Well, my one here, I got a TFT touchscreen. My main gadget supports TFT touchscreen, or OLED, or an LCD, or all three at once if you want. Yeah, I've sort of put that away, like that project, but it's ready. But there is some stuff going back. Like. What did I do? Some stuff on with the watches and stuff. That's pretty interesting. Wasn't live, it was more going back. Something like Intercoms Galore or something. Oh, there it is. You might have seen it already. You might have seen this one. Probably the voice will be. Might echo this mic. Hang on, let me just mute that a minute. Progress. We've got display. Another display come through, so I can set up two. I've got the OLED on a various stuff. We've got various equipment going on here. So we've got engine 47 upside down, engine 46, a TT Go, T-Watch engine 44, and engine 45, and this one is engine 48 on a Lyle ND32 Pro. We've got two ESP32S node MCUs, one there, a couple of TTO T-Watches, right? So we're going to run the. I used to communicate with them all with multicast, and that doesn't actually work properly. So basically, I've changed it to unicast, which broke my broadcast capability. It broke the broadcast capability, but I've created an algorithm. So anything that goes out to broadcast will automatically select all install engines, check whether its communication method is Wi-Fi. Microphone. Yeah, that's okay. So you click them. Tokens that it's gathered, and of course you can save them, export. Anyway, yeah, I mean, have a look through if you haven't seen any. There's all sorts. Goes way back. It does. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. The software's great. I mean, but I just can't get any purchase on it, like sort of thing. Nobody. Well, I could run it. I haven't even installed it back on since I've reinstalled my computer. Just come to think of it. So yeah, I need to set it all back up again. Oh well. Never mind, eh? Yeah, LoRa. Yeah, I never got into LoRa yet. Never needed to get into that side of it. Yeah, there's so much stuff. There's loads. I mean, you can get ChatGPT now to write code as well if you want. I've put some code into it, some of my code, and I told it to, can you make it more efficient, and you know, because I'm trying to save space in the ESP32, and it did help me out a few times. Sometimes it leads you up a garden path, but it's only going to get better. Anyway, let's do a bit on this. Yeah, no problem. Right, so let's get rid of this. That can go. That can go. That's flush with the top, so that needs to go up like that. And then that goes down like that. Right, is there any construction lines I can get? Oh, there's a bit in the... Yeah, ChatGPT is brilliant for code. I don't know, it does fantastic work on code. Yeah, if you're hosting a web interface, you've got to manage your memory, because put a lot of it in program memory, otherwise you're going to end up with all your memory being used up if not careful. So 50 mil over, and it's next one is 62, and it's down by 4.5 mil. .5 mil. And it's down to 29. Right. Yeah, well, my code, my firmware, it works with about 6 or 7 different controllers, watches, and all sorts. You caught me on a bad time with it, because I basically moved on to this project, but I've normally been doing loads on it. But I've reinstalled my computer and I haven't actually set it back up again. I've got a certain amount on it, but I've put the main software's got voice commands and all sorts of stuff. It's crazy. You can talk to it, you can ask it the time. You know, it's crazy, mental it is. But anyway, that's for maybe I'll go back on it if I get more interested. I'll go back on it again. I'll get this concentrating on the Amigas at the minute. That's the trouble. So 29 down, so that's got that bit there. I need to cut that out there. I've got a bit of a bevel going on here, so the bevel on the corner is probably 1 mil. 1 mil. Oh, that's not 1 mil, is it? Is that 1 mil? Nah. Is it? Oh, so maybe it is. 1 mil by 1 mil. 1 mil by 1 mil. That's it. Well, I'm just here. Oh, I'll get back into it soon, you know. But the best way is to have a look at some of the old videos. That's the best way. Because that way you can see what you can do with it. It's good to see what you can actually do with it. If you're starting out, you can see what you can do with it. I kept working on it. I kept exceeding. I always kept exceeding what my expectations with it. I kept on. For some reason, every time I did something, it worked out better than I thought. So that's what kept me going with it. I never ran out of memory or anything. Always had loads of extra capability on it. I couldn't seem to get anyone involved. Anyone interested? I don't know if it was over their heads or what. I was just going off on a tangent. Most people are going on cloud services. They go on cloud service. I decided not to do that. I wanted it to run standalone as well, not just, you know. I didn't want it just to run on. Right, I think I'm ready to clean up some of these lines now. I wanted to, it's a lot of the problem is when the internet goes down, they can't even switch a light switch on with their own automation. I don't want to be in that position, so never want to get in that position. So you always want to be able to, when you decouple your light switch from directly being switched via the switch. What's that one there? What was that? What's that? Don't know what that is there. What is that? That's weird, that is. Don't know what that is. Oh, it's looking like a floppy disk already. Yeah, how do we know? A lot of people go on Raspberry Pis, you know. I've never needed to go onto a Raspberry Pi before, because one thing, it has to boot up an operating system on the SD card and run your program. SD cards, they can go wrong after a while, you know. You got EMC flash drives and all sorts now. It's gone up in leaps and bounds, but I've always managed with an Arduino 18 mega, and then moved over to ESP32, and never had any problems with that. Right, I need to put a bit of a bend on that now, so let's say 2 mil. Is it 2 mil? Looks like 2 mil.
Really pleased about that, and it's good to know that we're making the trip. As I say, there's been some fantastic signals from the Netherlands here to the south coast of the UK this evening, and it's just so nice to see 40 metres back with the watchful propagation around this time of day. But thanks for the call, great to get to the log, and hope the smart first of it there, Ruth. Keep up the good work, mate, and all the best till next time. Top out for 3 Echo Charlie Zulu, Mike Hero, Ocean, Papa Victor. 7-3 for now, over.
Yeah, okay, you're clear. Thank you very much for the contact, and I hope I meet you again on a suggesting greetings from the Netherlands.
Okay. Right, so I need to draw a line across. Ah, that's okay. Right, so almost there on that side, apart from should be a hole here, down here. Yeah, it is. There's a problem with security, you're right. Now the security's gone nuts as well. Well, mine's... If you make a desktop application like I did, and you run it locally, and you can always remote control it if you want to, remote control the desktop, or even remote into it some other way. But if you do it cloud-based, if you've got no internet or whatever reason, you can't even switch the light switch on. But I don't do things like some people do. Use an MQTT server on a Raspberry Pi or something, or a Mosquito or something like that, and that's doing MQTT and subscribing to topics and stuff. But I don't. I'm trying to make mine compatible. I started making mine compatible with that, but it does its own thing, has its own command and control protocol and own scripting language. It's not reliant on any other service. Even the voice command uses the Windows narrator and speech recognition. It doesn't need to go to the cloud to do it. Like Alexa, it doesn't need to go to the cloud to do it. So, right, that's 6.5 mil. So basically, it doesn't rely on the internet at all. If the internet fails or your connection's gone, it doesn't care less. Carry on working. 2.5. And 2.5 and up to 11. Okay. That doesn't look quite right. Don't know why. That doesn't look quite right. Maybe it is. Let's come back. 0.25. 0.25. Well, let's have a one there. That's it. Right, so we're getting sort of a floppy made slowly. Right, we want an arrow on it. Let's create an arrow then, at least. Let's what we got there? 13 mil. So 13 mil down. And starts off life at 3 mil. It goes over to 5 mil. No, it's not quite right, can't be. Oh, 5 mil from the end. No, is that 5 mil? It is. Ah, 5, let's go 6 mil. That's better. It goes up 2 mil. 2 mil enough? Yeah. No. Bit more. 2.5 mil. Then it goes across to 3 mil. That's 3 mil. Right, so something wrong. So it should have been 4 mil. Right, something not quite right. Let's get rid of that. Oh, we'll leave that one. Oh, we want to go 4 mil. Let's go. That's about right. So, So I come up there, up to there, to there, up to there, to there. Yeah. Just making an arrow, and it comes down 6 mil. 6 mil down. Right, and it just literally goes like that. Okay, so we've got an arrow, it looks about right. Okay, so this is obviously the one side, and the back is different again, but right. What I've just realised, I should have embossed this before. Should have made it the right thickness before I did all this. Oh well, I'm gonna have to do it manually now. 2.5. It's 2.5 thick. Right, so I'm gonna have to try to emboss this now. It's gonna be difficult. Do I try this side? So 2.5. Actually, no. This, right, so that's 2.25. Has it crashed? Ah, it's crashed. Does that now and again. Right, let's turn that heater off. It's getting too hot in here. Yeah, it's crashed. Yeah, never mind. Have to wait for that to go on. To be or not to be?
Or not to be? That is the question.
Have to wait for that to finish crashing. Getting there, slowly. Yeah, this it's going to be heavy. This, if you're on about this plastics, yeah, it's going to be heavy. I want it to be heavy. I want it to be, yeah. You say it's a monster. It's going to be a monster. Yeah. Sometimes if you make a bracket, if you're making a bracket for something, a metal bracket, some people make a bracket. They make it just good enough to do the job. Well, that's okay till you get some vandalism or abuse or high winds or something. So what you want to do is you want to over-engineer it a bit if you want it to last. And I always say if it looks over the top, then it's right. If it some people put automation, they put operator RAMs on and with little brackets. You could just grab at the end of the gate, and snatch it, and break it off, so it's bend something. But sometimes that's a good thing because it means you're not going to snap your motor. If something will give, if a bracket will give when you push it. Oh, it's just finished crashing. Yeah, I can't complain. Oh, I can complain about that's the wrong thing. Hang on. Can't complain. I don't pay for it. It's a free tool, so. And for the lack of anything else, so not complain. Yeah, yeah. This the computer's an old vintage. It's a vintage thing from 1988, 89, 90. Alright, let's hope it's still intact. Yeah, it's still there, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So, right, where did I get to? So I managed to not lose too much. So I want to bring that up almost to 2.25. So it's down a bit, and this one needs to come up to that level. Right, that's okay. Liking it so far. This needs to come up, not quite to the top, but I can emboss it down a bit. It's inset probably 0.25. Yeah. That's all the way through. This is going to be silver, blue. Let's shade the blue disc. Right, let's paint it blue. Let's get the right colour blue. Can hold it up to the light. It looks like that one, maybe? Is that too much? Too bright? What about that one? Maybe. We'll keep that one for now. Might be too bright. Needs to be darker, I think. Or even darker. Too dark. Maybe that one. Let's have a look. Oh no, we don't want that. We don't want that. Don't want that at all. We want to paint the edge blue. I don't want that. Oh, making a floppy disk. Can you believe it, eh? I'm finally making a floppy disk. I always wanted to make a floppy disk. Right, I don't know what that is there. Why is that like that? Oh, so we haven't got any thickness to it. We've got to sort that out. Right, we don't want to come around to the back yet. Yeah, I should have flattened it. Thickened it first, and then I'm sure we can get it to go there. Sure, we could sort it out without too much problem. Okay. So the floppy disk is upside down. That needs to be blue as well.
Roger, G8 Hotel Bravo Sierra, you're 5-9 and
So does that area there. Something not quite right. What looks wrong?
as soon as 40 meter drops down.
Not sure what is going on in there. I got you. Right, so we need to bring that needs to come up to that level there. Yeah, that's it. Right, okay, so that needs to be blue.
Roger, look, ON7AW, thank you for the call. Big signal 59+20 into southern Poland tonight, or
Southern Poland. Into southern Poland.
Roger, big signal from your Antwerp, thank you. 3009, Tango, you are set.
Oh, we've got some rounded bits there as well, so we need to make that round. So I need to bring that round. So this is supposed to be round here. Right, it's supposed to be round. What's that doing? Oh, hang on. No. Right, what is going on there? Oh, I know. Right, let's do it again.
Roger, ON8 Whiskey Victor, the name is Amir. Viewers information is good on viewers.com and my home call is 4.
Can you even save a drawing of a floppy on the memory of a floppy drive? Could be a CAD file, yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea, don't know, the format wouldn't load up on the Amiga. Wouldn't actually load up, probably. Right, so I need to get that there. So, right, so I need to bring that up to there. Then I can delete, go into it with a X-ray. Okay. Quite know what's going on. Oh, it's just there's no thickness to it, so that's fine. Oh, I've spotted a bit that needs painting. Oh God, what's it doing? I always click the wrong things. What I could do is a custom toolbot set just with the buttons I use. I don't use some of this stuff. Oh, I even got it there as well. Right, okay. Right, that's not quite right there, because that actually goes down. That drops down and comes down almost to the back. So do a bit of a line there. Right, it won't do anything. Why not? Right, let's just do a line. 0.5. Okay. Don't need that line anymore. Nor that one. Nor that one. That's the one. Don't want that. Okay. What a brilliant thing these floppy disks are. Fantastic. I've also got round corners. I need to do the same again here.
We're waiting for you here every time. You remember it. Don't forget, ciao.
Right.
Maybe Austria, so we'll see, but we'll see. We go as the weather, where it's warmer, right?
Yeah, I think you with my boss, you know? Come since May, June, July.
Okay, almost there. Now we need to bring that up to 2.25. Oh, it looks like a real floppy almost. YouTube rendering a real floppy. Yeah. Yeah. You could probably find one online, but yeah, get a real floppy. Yeah, I always wanted my own floppy disk. The only thing we haven't got is we haven't made this a size. So we're flush with the top. Obviously, this has a thickness, this thing does. Ah, see that there? That needs to be brought up to that thickness. So we're going to bring that up to that thickness. Alright, that's okay. A floppy disk, eh? Referencing got this. I've got a floppy disk. So doing it from a disk, measuring a real disk. Sorry, measuring a real disk. Oh, that's hollow there. It's got to be hollow. So what I'll do is go down about 0.25 of a mil. Up 0.25 of a mil and in 0.25 of a mil. Actually, that... Oh, wrong. Why do I keep getting the wrong thing? Keep getting the wrong tool. So that's there. You have to keep keep looking at it. That's hollow in there, and it's... yeah, so it's got to be... Right, so that's weird. Oh, yeah, so that's alright. Yeah, that goes flush against there. That does do that, actually, but inside there... it needs to be... right, so we need a line, we need a view, X-ray.
KSB, bye for any calls.
I need to get that over to there. So I need a line from there over to there. Over to there. And what we want from there, I think. Oh, that's gone wrong. Sorry, that's not right. So it needs to go from there to there, but right, so something not right. Oh no, that's right. That's right, but we've come... hang on. It's getting a bit weird looking. Yeah, the line's not right. So we need to undo the line. Come down 0.25. Draw a line from, say, there. Over to there. That'll give us our infill. Oh, we need to also do another one here. Oh, it needs to go over to this one. Right, so... but... that needs to go down to there, so yeah. I need to go from there, down to there. Cut that off. Cut that off. That needs to be hollow. Hollow. Is it hollow? It is hollow. Hollow. But needs to have some structure. And that'll go wherever it needs to go. I'll just...
yeah, it's a brand new call, I just got it. You are the number 50, number 50 on my new log, new call sign. Roger that?
Oh. Okay, so it's going to do that. Alright, so go into there, up to there, and back to there. And that needs to be blue. Something to that effect. Okay, so that's X-ray mode gone. Right, so we've got something going on here. Right, so I could do with taking that off, really. Yeah. So, not quite sure what you do there. Yeah, so Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right, because it goes up against it. Maybe we need a line. That's okay.
Oh, CQ,
Apart from it doesn't go over enough. Let's have a look at the real one. Where does it go to? It's got a yeah, it's got a bit of a kink inside it. Oh, I just got like that. That'll do for now. Right. Has it got? It's got it probably all the way across, yeah, so we'd have to go all the way across. Let's go all the way across. All the way across to here. Right, let's just, it's not anatomically correct there. I'll have to take the shutter off it. Don't really want to take the shutter off it.
Roger, thank you, Sergey. 73 QRZ. Lima Alpha 4 Hotel Tango Alpha 59. Lima Alpha 4 Hotel Bravo Alpha 59.
Okay.
Oh, CQ, G8VZT, Golf 8 Victor, Zulu, Tango calling.
Whiskey Golf United only.
Okay, so we've got
G8VZT, Dave, G0KSB. Would you like to go 145, 425, 425, Dave, over. Roger, call me.
Alright, so we've got sort of like that. Yeah, that's sort of like that. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I could do that. Maybe we put a line there. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Right, so we've done the front. We've got to do the back now. Got to repair the back end so it looks the same as the front, but it's not. Right. There's more to modelling the back. Do I want to go to that extent? Maybe. Not really. Yeah. So I need to put a surface in here. And how do I do that? Right, so I could do that by taking something out. Right, let's take something out. Don't know what to take out. What should we take out? Let's take that out. So take that out. Put it in. Will it give us a surface? Yes. So we've got a surface. Let's do it to blue. Right, so we've got our surface. Don't need that anymore. Right, so we've got our surface, but then we're not quite anatomically right. But I think we'll leave that for another day. Leave the back for another day, I think. Right, I need to make that metal. Make that to metal. We'll do the back another day. And we'll do some more work on the... Yeah, I need to get some G-code ready. Right, some G-code. Looks a bit too bright, it looks. So, Anyway, that's going to do for now. Let's just get rid of that. So let's make it into a component. Floppy disk. Yeah. Okay, so basically what we can do. So that floppy disk, if it's correct, it should go in that drive there. Let's try it. Let's see if we can put it into the drive. Yeah. Should be able to go into the drive if we grab it, move it over to there, say. Maybe back a little bit. $1 mil. Right, okay. Right, okay, so it's there. It's a little bit too high. We've lost our surface now. See that? I've lost the surface because I deleted that thing. Shouldn't have done that. So I can get it back if I just take that off and put it back. No. Right, let's take off one of the sides. What can I take off? Let's just take that side off there. Put it back. Should get the surface back now, yeah. Right, the only problem I've got now is... Oh, what have I done? Alright. I've probably got a white area around the front now. Or something. Have I got a weird area? Nah, it's alright for now. Right, so I'm going to put the floppy disk in the drive. So we're going to measure. We'll measure from the disk to there. 84. And it just go in and sits down, doesn't it? So even though, so if we go 84, oh, wrong, I didn't allow for the rest, hang on. Should have measured from there to, oh, just put it in. Just put it in the slot. It's just go inside and sit down now. So to be correct, you just have to put it in a bit, leave it half in. Oh, it's crashed. It's crashed. Oh dear, right.
To be or not to be?
Yeah,
That is the question.
Oh dear, oh wait, anyway. Just scanning on 40 meters, nothing. See if there's any on 20 meters. Is it still dead? Yeah. Still dead. What about 15 meters. Too noisy. 17 meters. Nothing happening. 24.5 megahertz. Nothing, just noise. 10 meters. Nothing happening on 10. Nothing at all. Totally dead. Back to 40 meters. Right, still crashing. It's not crashed yet. Yeah. Don't know what it's doing. It's just writing out the file. Right, put that floppy disk away for another day. Oh, it's crashed now. Right. Okay, so it's crashing a few times tonight, this one. Doesn't like me making a floppy. You know what I should have done? Made the floppy in a new and then copied it in after the new project. And once I'd finished the floppy, then put it into here. Why is there a line on that? That's weird. Anyway. Right, let's put what I wanted to do was just not put it in there. I wanted to put the floppy on top of the plastics, but it needs to sit on. That's it. Just put a few floppies, so looking down. So I want a floppy disk just sat, just chucked on there like that, and then we get another one. So we grab one and we go up, and we put another one 2.5 up on that, and we spin it just round a little bit, and another one 2.5 up on that, and we spin that maybe the other way like that, and that's it. So I've got a few floppy disks, and of course we're going to have one. Gonna have to have a copy of that to put in the floppy drive. Of course, it don't want to go in. Is that radio software defined? It's AM radio. That is. It's yeah. It's a Yaesu. That one, Yaesu FT710. So it is an SDR. It's fully SDR. This one. It's a total SDR radio. 100 watts. Yeah. So I got back into the hobby a bit middle of last year, after a long hiatus. I've put one there. Oh, what's that like? Over the top, too much. Yeah, don't look at the bottom yet. I haven't done it. Finished the bottom. Anyway, so we've got that. We'll create a new layer. Call it floppy disk. Put that, and that on the floppy disk layer, and turn off the floppy disk. No, didn't I grab them? No, what's it doing? Floppy disk. Floppy disk. Okay, so turn them off. So we did all that just to turn it off. Crazy, isn't it? Anyway, let's get back onto the real reason we're here. To make the base plastics. So what we're going to do is we're going to save that. Completely save that. So I need to set myself up for parallel projection. I need to create some. We'll start at 1,000. Shall we start at 1,000? Yeah. Start at 1,000. 10 mil. We'll give ourselves 10 mil. And 10 mil. Okay, so we've got that, and we need to get the plastic. So let's find something to listen to. It's all noisy in here. Italy United, IU. Yeah, Italy somewhere, right. So what we need to do is grab a base plastic from the model. So we could turn off a lot of stuff. I'll tell you what, let's turn off a lot of stuff. Let's turn off a lot of stuff. What can we turn off? Lid. Turn the lid off. Turn the lid off. The front. Turn the front off. Turn the inner front. Power supply. Drive shelf. Turn the drive assembly off. HDMI. Right. Accelerator, HDMI, and full size Zola cards. Sides, we can turn the sides off. We've still got the LEDs, I'll leave them there, but that should be in part of something else. Turn off the PCB. Don't need that in a minute. So we want the base plastics, we don't need the feet. Let's turn the feet off. I can find the feet. Where's the feet? Base feet, isn't it? I can never find the feet. Feet, there it is. Turn the feet off. So I want the bottom plastic. So I want one of these. Oh, why have we only got one of them? Oh, no, that's right. So we want that. So we're going to copy that. Just one at a time. And we're going to paste it over here. And we're going to put it onto this dot there. That's it. So it has to fit exactly there. So all we've got now, we've got this base plastic. Let's just examine it. So in a minute it's 3D. Let's go into perspective. So it's 3D at the minute. And I suppose we could turn it into monochrome for this as well. Let's do it in monochrome. Okay. Now what we want the top bit. We only want the top bit. The bottom bit is exactly the same as the top bit, but the top bit has got more stuff going on. So what we're going to do now, we look at it from edge on. I need to delete, first explode it. I need to delete now all that bottom bit. But I need to go into here, get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, so you have to get rid of all this stuff. There's more to get rid of in a minute as well. How long have we been going for? An hour and 46. Right, it's not right. One more. Right. Okay, so we've got rid of some of it. But, there's more geometry here, so what we're going to have to do is sort this bit out. So basically we need to bring that up to there. Same here. Basically flat it, you got to flat it out, flat out the model. That's why it's called flat script. So flat out the model. Although it does do 3D now. I believe they've done it, made it, but I only use it the way I've been using it for ages. So I'll bring that up to there. Right, so we should be flat now. Let's just check. We're flat, but then we need to take it down to the floor. Yeah, we're flat now. There's nothing sticking out. That's what we want. So we'll come on the edge and we need to just grab the whole thing, drop it down to the floor. On the line? Is that enough? Right, so look at it from above. Make sure we haven't drifted off. Okay, so that's it. That's basically it. Now the one thing we've got to work out is our million bit. And I haven't actually seen what million bit I've got. So I'm going to go off and investigate what size million bit diameter I've got. Because if I don't set it up with the right one, I've got to do it all again. So I shall be back. Go and check on what I've got. And I'll be back. Get yourself a drink. And I'll get myself a top up. And back in a couple of minutes when I've found what million bits I've got. If I haven't got one, I'll have to buy some. So back in a short interim. I've been saying interim, it's interim. So back in the interim. Right, okay. Well, I've just found out I haven't got any milling bits of the right size, so I'm gonna have to find some of those. End mills. Let's first find out. I think I need 2.5 mil. Definitely need a 2.5 mil. I don't know what's available, so what I'm gonna have to do. Let's just have a look at what size we got diameter here. 2 mil. That's, oh yeah. Why have I got 2 mil? I don't know why I got 2 mil. Oh, yeah, that's probably the main board fixings. So I got 2 mil. So yeah. I could cut it out. Right, that's 10 mil. 750, yeah. So I've got 2 mil holes. Oh, this is the stitching, isn't it? Yeah, so these bottom ones, the top actually stitches to it, so they're designed to be tapped out. Yeah. Yeah, back on, yeah, cheers. Yeah. Yeah, I've just, most of my end mills are like 5 mil and 6 mil. I haven't got small ones, so what I'm going to have to do is find some I can get hold of. So I'm going to have to go, tell you what I'll do, I'll open up a browser, go on Amazon, shop with Amazon. It wants to see if I'm a human being. Alright, accept the cookies. Alright, let's put this on here. So I want a, what do I want? End mill. CNC end mill. 2 millimeters. Right, what do they look like? Needs to be able to end mill to 6 mil thick on this occasion, at least 6 mil thick. Source mapping, square, nose, end mill. 2 millimeter tip, diameter, solid carbide. 2 flute. It's only milling plastic. With 4 millimeter what? Shank, right, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. So what we got here? 2 flutes, end mill. No, that's 6 millimeters. Yeah, ready to cut it. Yeah, ready to create the G code and test it online, and then go down and cut it. Basically, what are these ones? End mills, CNC router bits, 2 millimeter cemented carbide, and mill engraving bits with straight shank milling cutter tool. I don't know that one. Cutting tool for carving and drilling. Right. Maybe I have to go to 2.5 mil. So I don't know why I did them at 2 mil when. Cutter tool, carving, drilling. CNC, PCB cutter. Well, yeah, that might do it. 10 pieces at 2mm. I will snap there, so maybe let's go to... I think the smallest tapping I've got to do is 3mm. So let's try 2.5mm instead. Because that'll be stronger then. 2.5mm by 17mm carbide end mill. CNC router bits, 2 flute milling bit for acrylic, PVC, MDF wood. Okay, well it could be acrylic I've got, it could be polycarbonate. Acrylic. $17mm carbide end mill. So you got 17mm from there to there. That's okay, yeah. How much are they? 2.5mm, $14.99. For how many? How many did you get? One? And only 4, say percent. Oh, 5 pieces. 5 pieces for 15 quid. So it's 3 quid each, isn't it? 3 quid each. Then we've got this other type. That's a 1/4 inch. 2.5. 17 quid. Well, you know. So 5 pieces. Yeah, I could do with getting them. I don't want to wait for them to come from China, so I'll probably have to just get a few. Bite the bullet. Bite the bullet. 2.2mm, 6mm. 2.5mm, that's only short though. Alright, 2.5mm round ones. 2.5mm item, yeah, number of flutes 2. Shape round, item package 1. 1. Do you get 1? 1 piece. 5 pieces. 5 of them. I have to be careful if I cut them slow, but if you've only got to make one wrong move and you'll snap them. Free delivery, well, the 21st, Friday. Or fast delivery tomorrow. Okay, so there's that one. We'll keep a tab on that one. Yeah, that's a long list. Oh my god. It's taking the mickey, isn't it? Right, so I never know how to remember the page. Right. It's annoying when that happens. Okay, I'll leave that on there. So I can get them anyway. So we'll have to say it's 2.5mm. We'll say. So even though that's 2mm, it's okay because I can just put it on. It'll have to be on this one here. It's called plunge. Shift plunge point for large hole lock, set depth in V, yeah, for hole pattern, right. So if you go on plunge and you just go over like that and click it, that'll plunge whatever mill bit you've got, it'll plunge it through there. So we could just plunge it, that's the good thing. Now it's going to plunge it, because I told it it's 2.5 mil, yeah. So all that is valid. So I just set this up to plunge. It's got to plunge all these. If I put a 6mm drill bit on, it'll still plunge it and it'll wreck the hole. You won't be able to tap it. Right, so nearly finished the... that's not even snapping anymore, is it? What's that doing? Right. Okay, so we've got plunging going on. We need to do an inside cut. That's doing some strange stuff, isn't it? Ah, because that... Yeah, so I need to draw a line there to there. And there to there. Yeah, it doesn't like doing it. Yeah, so I need to fill them out. Right, so I'll be able to... I should save this as I'm going along. Right, so I need an inside cut. Let's just make sure I set the depth right. So the material thickness 6.15, so it will go slightly over. That's okay, that's what we want. Right, so an inside cut there. That's given me an outside cut. So I need to reverse the face. Just come to think of it, I didn't make it unique, did I? Maybe don't need to. Let's make sure I haven't wrecked the original. I haven't wrecked the original. No, it's okay. I haven't wrecked the original. That's good. So once I've got that, I could do an inside cut. So that's an inside cut. Alright, so I need to go and just flip, reverse the face, do an inside cut. Actually, that'll do an inside cut, but it'll also could have just as well gone round. That could have done. Could do it that. Yeah, I didn't need to put that in. So what I'll do is I'll delete that and reverse the face. Get rid of that off there. So that the only ones I need to do inside cuts are these. The edges don't need it. So I need to reverse that face. Reverse that face. Do an inside cut there and there and there. Right, so all I need to do, yeah, I've got to do a pocket. I've got to pocket that there, so I might have to reverse that face and that one and that one and By reversing the face, all that happens is it does swaps it from an inside cut to an outside cut. That's how it tells the software. Right, so I need to pocket it. So to pocket it, it's that tool there. Let's see if it'll even try. Yeah, it's going to do it. So what I need to do now is tell it what depth it needs to go. It was 2mm out of 6, so it's not 50%, it's less than 50%. Percentage of the depth, so you could work it out exactly. There's a 4mm pin going in it, so 2mm one side, 2mm another. So 6mm, it needs to do 2mm, so 4. So I'd say you could get a percentage. Let's get a percentage calculator. So millimeter to percent. Let's see. Right, so 6mm. Convert that calculates percentage from a millimeter for a given base. Make the measurement. Right, base size. Base size 6mm, and we want to do 2mm. No. So 2mm, base size 6mm. Calculate. 0.32mm. No, that's not what we want. I give up. My maths was never my strong point. Right, so I want to do. How do I work a percentage of 6mm? Well, it's a third, isn't it? A third of 6mm. Well, in percent, 1/3. So a third of 100% is what? 33. 0.6. 0.006, yeah. I've got to convert that to percent. Oh, is that what you need to enter in? 33. So it doesn't have to be exactly 33. It can just be. So 30%. 0.333. Yeah. Yeah. There was a tool I found that did it for you, but if I. So I'll just go 33%, so I'll grab the pocket tool and I'm going to put 33% and pop that there. Then I'm going to put the same there, the same there. I'm going to test this out in a minute on a... Alright, so there's that. Well, so we've got what we want so far. So what it'll do, yeah. So it'll mill out, it'll plot the what do you call it? Plunge. It'll plunge the holes. CNC will plunge the holes with a 2.5mm bit. Then it'll go and cut out, or it might do these next. Pocket these 33% of the 6mm. Then it'll cut these middle bits out, and then we want it to go and cut out the whole thing, which is this one here. It's trying to. That's a problem. It's trying to cut out from the inside. That's no good. So it wants me to reverse the face. That's going to upset all my other stuff probably. Let's try it. That's the outside cut. And it's doing some strange stuff here. It's trying to cut round there. Why is it trying to cut round there? I think I know why. So we need to put on. Yeah, we need to draw that to there. That to there. I need to seal them off. I think.
Roger, Florida 4 Charlie Hotel Charlie takes QRZ.
Right, might not be possible to do it the way I've done it. Right, so outside cut. Still trying to do it. It's supposed to follow the contour. I might have to do it in 2 sections. I have to do the pocketing. So cut, yeah. So we'll have to do some. I'll have to do some reversing here. Hang on. Let's rub it all out. Alright, so I've got to rub it out. Got to start again basically, turn the colours around the right way.
Very nice to hear you. Thank you for the call. Florida Mike 5 Whiskey Sierra 3 Zulu 9 Tango QRZ.
Yeah, we've got to start again. I'm trying to do it all in one G code, but it's not gonna do it like that, so we'll have to do a bit at a time. We'll have to have 2 separate. I'll have to mill the pockets separately, I think. Just load. You have to load 2 files up. One file for the. Yeah, so.
Roger, Japan Lima 3 Kilo Alpha Uniform.
No, need that. Right, so we've got everything back as it was. Yeah. So what we're gonna have to do is copy this twice. So what we'll do is we'll go from here over to there. So 460. Do another 10 mil there. That's it. So we'll have to copy this. Copy it and put it there, like that. What we'll do is we'll take off these lines. We'll do the pockets separately. We can do the holes, and we can do the cutting out will have to be done separately as well. So we'll do the holes on this bit. We'll do the holes. We'll cut out the holes and the plunging. Right. So let's just save that. So we'll plunge the holes. Plunge the holes and about to have my afternoon cuppa. Oh well, no problem. Thank you very much for staying on the stream. No problem at all. Give us let us know what you need help on. Not a problem. Not a problem. Right, so we've done the plunging. Now we're going to do the inside cut. So inside cut, inside cut, inside cut, inside cut. Now we want the outside cut there. No, we don't want the outside cut. We don't want the outside cut at the minute, because if we cut that out, we haven't pocketed it. We don't want the piece. The material needs to be stayed clamped down until it's ready. Now this bit is everything else, so we need to pocket that. So all we need to do on this one, reverse the face, so all we need to do here is pocket it. So we go pocket and we do 33%, still got it. So we might have to do this 3 times then. Yeah, we might have to do this 3 times. Oh, hang on. Alright, so that's the pocket. And the final cutting out. So it looks like we'll have to do another one. 460, so we'll go from there. 460. 10 mil. So I'm going to copy, we'll copy this one. No. Could have done with copying it without, well, we'll just copy that. Copy that. Lots of fun, buddy. We'll send you an email soon. Thanks for it. No problem, mate. You take it easy. Have a good day. Thank you. Right. So I need to get rid of anything to do with pocketing. Get rid of those. Yeah, it's going to be a process. We'll get back into it. So all we need to do with this is cut it out. So what we want is outside cut. Ah. See, it's trying to cut round all this lot. It's getting confused, so what we're going to have to do is we'll have to delete these. We don't need them anymore because we've separated it. Okay, we can ignore the rest, and we need to do an outside cut. That's it. That's it, so it's 3 panels. So we'll save that. Let's put the safe area over here, over that. It should snap to it. And are we just covering it? Oh yeah, we just missed it. So it's not quite big enough now. It's not, so we need to go taller. So we need to go 200. 200, so let's change that parameter from 170 to 200. And we're going to generate a multipass. Yeah, ramp in the Z. Plunge rate needs to be a bit lower if you can. Let's say 3. Okay, so I'm going to set some G code up. I'll call it Keystone, so CNC. It's going to be called bottom base. So now we can call it base bottom. Don't know which part it is. Base, bottom, and I'll call it that for now. And it's going to be a plunge, and it's a inside cut, and it's a 2.5 millimeter end mill. Okay, so that's that. Output file, so we can test that now. We can test that. Go on to the NC viewer. Load the G code. There it is there. What have we got? So we've got some plunging going on. So we start that off. And it's doing the plunging. 2.5 millimeter plunging.
I'm not in Israel, I'm in Poland. It's Poland. Thank you for the call. 3 Zulu 9 Tango Tango.
I don't quite know why it's doing two lots of plunging there. Why is it doing 2 lots?
Roger, thank you. QRZ. Mike 0 Tango Kilo Charlie 59. Thanks, QRZ.
So it shouldn't be doing 2 lots of plunging.
Radio Bravo.
So that begs the question, why is it doing 2 lots of plunging?
Bravo 59.
Anyway, let's go and have a look why.
QRZ. Code 4 Hotel Lima Fox 59. Thanks, QRZ. Echo Alpha 1.
Anyway, it's 2 hours 27, right. So it's doing 2 plunging. We don't want 2 plunging, I only want 1. So I'm going to delete one of them. I'm going to output it again over the top of it and see if it's still, if there's a hidden bit of plunging going on. Alright, let's load it again. Alright. No, it's gone, but it's wanted to do 2.
Echo Kilo Bravo, what is your call?
Now that's what we don't want. We don't want that. So, what's going on? 2.5 mil, the bit diameter. Step over. Save travel. That needs to be 10 mil. Overhead gantry. Take servo pin. Step over.
Thank you, QRZ.
Bit diameter 2.5, yeah.
Victor Echo 1 Mexico.
Okay, so maybe if I make the hole
1 America Hotel Mike. Thank you for the call. You're 5555.
1.5 825.
Thank you, 73. 3 Zanzibar, 9 Tango,
Right.
Tango.
Let's
3
plunge.
Zulu, 9 Tango, Tango. QRZ.
Right, we're plunging bang on now.
Golf
Let's
Zero,
save it.
Golf Whiskey Yankee, 5-9. Thanks, 3 Zulu, 9 Tango, Tango. 3 Zulu, 9 Tango, Tango. QRZ. 3 Zulu, 9 Tango, Tango.
Right, so is that one now? It is, isn't it?
40 meters, 3 Z9 Tango, Tango. Italy Tango 9. Italy Tango 9 Kilo Mike November. Thank you. Any other columns on the 40 meters? 3 Zulu 9 Tango.
Right, that's what we want, just the one plunge. So I didn't like the fact that the hole was smaller. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have to go around and... So I ought to go around the base and change that size.
73. 3 Zanzibar 9 Tango, Tango.
Okay, so we'll do that. Alright.
Oh, J85 Charlie Japan Zulu on the back of the beam. A big signal. Ichiban, eh? Oh, Genki desu ka?
1.2.
J85 Charlie Japan Zulu 3 Zulu 9 Tango, go.
Ooh la la, la 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 la. What time
Sorry
is it?
about it. Can give me an audio report. It's all Mike 0, India, November, Yankee, Yankee.
Roger. I just turned antenna. I turned antenna to Japan. What is my report now? Yeah, you are also 20 dB over 9. Kisan, I don't hear long time the Masaru-san, the AQC-san. Everything okay with Masaru-san?
Okay, bud, no problem at all. Thank you very much. You're 5 and 9 to me. You're no wood ocean or anything or static. I'm on the Peak District, about 1,000 feet above sea level. Okay, thank you very much and appreciate it. 73 from Mike 0, IM1.
I know you were very unstable, 80 and 40 meters, but I don't hear it for a long time. I sent an email.
Do 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 do.
Very good to hear you. I would probably go to 4 to 80 meters to 3795. Maybe we have some propagation on 180. But your signal very loud. No problem at all. J85 Charlie Japan Zulu in Kochi. Zulu 9 Tango Dodo Akita.
Right. Okay, so have we got them all done? Looks like it. Right, so let's try that one. Okay. load it up. Give it a try. Plunge once, that's it. Straight down.
My best regards from me, and I identify just an email if you don't sleep. Thank you very much. J85 Charlie, Japan, Zulu, Kochi, big signal. 59 plus 25 dB. 3 Zulu 9, Tango.
Yeah, that'll probably work. That'll probably work, but let's see if we can do anything with it. Ramp in the Z. Right. That's still ramping the Z, isn't it? Why is it still ramping the Z? Doesn't recognise the fact. Still ramping.
Any other code, 3 Zulu 9 Tango.
Strange why it's ramping in the Z.
Juliet Radio 7 Alpha Quebec Lima 59. Roger, thank you very much. Roger. Thank you, big signal from Japan. 3 Zulu 9 Tango. You are good.
Alright, don't know. Doesn't seem to be doing what it says on the tip. Right, ramping in the Z. Ramp instead of plunge.
Japan, America 1 Lima, November Zulu. Ohio gozaimasu. Tokyo desu. Dozo.
Alright, generate a multi-pass. Turn that off a minute.
Thank you for the 20/9, very loud as well. Thank you for the call. What is the QTH, please? Roger, in Saitama Prefecture. Thank you, arigato gozaimashita. Mata o aishimashou. Sayonara, 3 Zanzibar 9 Tango, QRZ.
Okay, so generating a multi-pass. It's weird, very strange. Let's try it again. So ramp in the Z. No, generate the multi-pass. 0.5, so 1 millimeter.
I remember many QSO before many years, Aki-san. Good to hear you, Aki-san. Very loud. I will be coming to Japan. I am coming with my XYN to Japan in April. We will be in Japan for 1 month travel in Japan, Aki-san. A very good signal from Yamagata. Big signal. JH7NQD 25 dB over 9. Kuchira 1 3 Zulu 9 Tango Dozo.
Right. Right, so let's just put another hole in it. 1.25. Put a plunge on it.
Thank you very much, Aki-san. Nice to see you. Shalom, shalom, and all the best. Japan, Hotel 7, Mike Queen Delta. This is 3 Zulu 9 Tango Tango. You are set. Oh, JA5 Whiskey Norway Hotel. Toshi-san, shalom, ohayo gozaimasu. Nice to see you from this location. Nice to see you, Toshi, on that.
That doesn't make any difference, oh well.
5 and 9, over.
That's okay, as long as it doesn't make any difference. That's fine. Ramp in the Z. Ramp instead of plunge. Okay. I'll leave it like that. Get rid of that one and that one. Okay, so that one's sorted. So the next is the pocketing. So I'll generate the pocketing.
We are coming in April. We will be in April for 1 month in Japan. Hope to see the cherry blossom and many other locations.
Base, bottom, plunge, pocket, pockets, and it's 33%. Pocket 33%. 33% of 6.15. 6p15 millimeter.
Any other code 40 meter 3 Zulu 9 Tango.
Okay.
How is it, Japan?
So load that one. Pockets.
Oh, Japan, Hotel 1, Sierra Alpha Juliet. A long time no here. Very nice.
Yeah, that'll do. That's pockets working. Next, the cutting of the out. The cutting out of it.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, we worked with my home code. My home code 4 X-ray 6.
It's gonna be the cut. Bottom cut. So it's an outside cut. Outside cut. Outside cut.
United my kilo for the site.
Right, so it does that. Is there any way to simulate the real thing? Plot, settings, soft wrap theme, folding, overscroll, non half full, automatic soft tabs. Okay, right, never mind. So I've got them three. So I think we'll make those 3. Now, let's just find out if there's anything. So we've got that one there. And that is its own entity. Yeah. So that means this one. Need to cut that out as well. Could that even be the same thing? Probably not. Let's have a look. $180. $180. Don't know, is it the same? Is it the same? Should have found that out before, really.
Roger, thank you very much. Big signal from Japan, 73.
Anyway, we've got the G code for the first part of the base. And it's going to be... Not sure if I could cut the same thing out again. I'll have to have a look at it. Should be the same. Oh no. Yeah, the stitching's all in the same place, apart from that. No, it'll be different. It'll be different, right, okay. Slightly different. Slightly different, so anyway. So that'll do for now. I've had a bit of enough today, so that's going to be it for tonight. So I've got one I can cut out and try it. So I haven't got the mill bits. I've got to order some milling bits. So yeah, it'll give me time to create all these panels as G code in the meantime. So that's gonna be it for today. So thanks for watching, and let's give you some. I'm gone out of here. Bye bye. Oh, let's get you back to the model. Get you back to the thumbnail. That's creating G code. It's going to go on and on and on. This is by the looks of it. Anyway, I'm out of here, and let's give you something to look at. Okay.
The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker. The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer to the chord, the carriage. But you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds.